It started quietly, almost imperceptibly. For Maya, 2024 had ended with exhaustion, disappointment, and a sense that the world was moving forward while she was stuck in reverse. She scrolled past "New Year, New Me" posts, rolling her eyes at resolutions she knew rarely survived February. But something inside whispered this time things would be different. That whisper grew louder each day she sat at her desk, mindlessly typing and chasing deadlines. By December's end, she wasn't living, just surviving, going through motions, burdened by fatigue and fear for the future. It was December 28th. Maya caught her reflection as she passed her apartment window. Drawn face, eyes clouded with anxiety. The weight she'd gained over the year, the unused running shoes, the pile of unopened books, and the job she once loved, all reminders of dreams slipping out of reach. That night, alone and sleepless, she made a list of every regret, every goal she'd abandoned. Fitness, writing, relationships, self-confidence. Tears blurred her words. But that vulnerability marked her first step toward change. Instead of hollow promises, Maya chose one act: hiring a life coach. It felt awkward and self-indulgent at first, but she wanted accountability, not inspiration. Her coach challenged her. "What are you running away from?" With hesitation, Maya answered, "Failure and the fear of looking foolish." Her coach's response was simple. "Let's start failing on purpose." She agreed, and the next day, signed up for the 75 Hard Challenge. 75 days of strict fitness, discipline, reading, and reflection. January arrived with bitter cold. Maya forced herself outside for a run at dawn, breath-forming clouds in the air. Her legs protested, her lungs burned, but she repeated a simple mantra: "This is the beginning." At work, she declined office cake, choosing protein-packed meals and water. The snickers from coworkers stung, but she held firm. Every night, she recorded wins and setbacks, reflecting on courage and the cost of growth. As days rolled on, Maya noticed subtle shifts. Clothes fit better, sleep came easier, moods brightened. She dusted off her old journal and wrote honestly, not about goals reached, but lessons learned. She explored new departments at work, volunteering for unfamiliar projects. Her confidence grew. She signed up for a local boxing club, stepping into the ring trembling, but determined. The first punch she took was humbling, but the second was empowering. Week 3 brought relapse. Maya skipped morning workouts 2 days in a row, overwhelmed by deadlines. Self-doubt flooded back. But instead of quitting, she texted her coach, admitting her struggle. Together, they reframed the lapse not as failure, but as evidence that change was happening. Real change always invites resistance. Maya made a plan. She set up a support network, friends to check in, a wall of sticky notes with affirmations, playlists of motivational speeches for low moments. By February, people began noticing. Maya's energy was contagious. She led a team project at work, blending her newfound resilience with empathy. One day at lunch, her best friend asked, "What happened to you? You seem unstoppable." Maya laughed, recalling the painful days when she couldn't even look in the mirror. "I realized life isn't about fixing everything at once. It's about failing forward and loving the messiness of it." Her friend nodded. "You're inspiring me to try too." Maya's story spread. Coworkers asked to join her walking meetings. She created a short, motivational podcast for her company's Wellness Week, sharing lessons learned and practical tips. Her running group expanded from 3 people to 30. Even her skeptical boss pulled her aside, saying, "You've helped shift our team's culture, thank you." Maya was not a celebrity or an influencer, just someone who chose to rise after a fall. Her transformation wasn't glamorous, it was earned, moment by painful moment. She learned to embrace discipline, discomfort, and setbacks as fuel, not obstacles. The truth is, she reflected on her podcast, it's easy to feel stuck, but every person who decides to act even just a little unlocks a future bigger than their fear. The story ended, but its echoes didn't. Maya donated her old self-clothes to charity. She planted a small tree outside her apartment, a living symbol of growth. She continued mentoring others, both at work and through her YouTube channel, sharing the story that had changed her life. Every time she told her story, more people came forward with their own, a reminder that transformation is always possible and hope is contagious.